हाय फीनिक्स फ्यूरी, थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग बैक। चैनल याद है मेरे को। मेरी कमर गिव अप कर चुकी है मेरी उम्र के साथ। तो करीबन 1 महीने से ना मैं कुछ वर्कआउट कर पा रही हूँ, ना ही कुछ और हो रहा है। और आज मेरा ओबीएस ग्लिच कर रहा है गधों समान। अभी साला स्ट्रीम स्टार्टिंग की वो लगानी थी, पर नहीं, पहले ये करना। मैं आज जल्दी भी आया, जितने टाइम की मैंने स्ट्रीम रखी थी उससे मैं पहले आया। बचपन में क्या हो गया था ऐसा? Friends. और क्या डालती हूँ मैं? इंस्टाग्राम, ये फेसबुक मेरा लॉग्ड इन नहीं। नाउ एम आई ऑडिबल? यस आई एम। अरे वो थोड़ा फुटबॉल खेलते खेलते कर डाला था। तो बचपन में हुआ था ना तो वही वही चीज है, मतलब मेरी बैक ठीक थी, अचानक से पता नहीं मैंने गलत वर्कआउट कर लिया, ज्यादा प्रोटीन खा लिया कि पता नहीं साला क्या हुआ है, ठीक ही नहीं हो रही है, महीना होने आ रहा। इंस्टा पे क्या नोटिफिकेशन आई? YouTube, so that they know I'm live. Your channel. I want to share this. Copy. उसके तब से लगे पड़े हैं दीदी और नरू की हालत के लग गए हैं। अरे बाप रे, मेरा तो यार लगे पड़े नहीं थे, भगवान जाने मैंने ऐसा क्या कर्म किया। आज मेरे साथ, आज क्या, इस पूरे महीने से पता नहीं किसने मेरी वूडू डॉल बनाई है। मेरे साथ कांड पे कांड हो रहा है। कभी कुछ दिक्कत हो रही है, कभी कुछ दिक्कत हो रही है। भाई, तब ये पोस्ट पेस्ट, ये कौन मर रहा है? मेरी बहन ही मर। um, मेरे साथ 10th में हुए थे दिवाली के टाइम पे कांड, आई फेंटेड इन द मिडल ऑफ द मार्केट इन फ्रंट ऑफ माय फैमिली। अरे बाप रे, मेरे तो यार पता नहीं 2-3 बार से ना, मतलब मेरे को बड़ी दिक्कत आ रही है दिवाली पे। तो पिछले साल बहुत खांसी जुकाम था, उससे पहले भी कुछ ना कुछ दिक्कत थी, छुट्टी नहीं मिली थी कि पता नहीं क्या। तब तब मैं फुल टाइम कॉर्पोरेट पढ़ ली थी, तो दिक्कतें ही आ रही हैं। मतलब ऐसा होता है कि है ना, जरा मॉनसून खत्म हुआ उसके बाद से मेरी दिक्कतें शुरू हो जाती, तो जिंदगी है, क्या ही कर सकते हैं। एक तो मेरे को उससे ज्यादा गुस्सा आ रहा है, ये गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट वाले कुत्ते साले। इस अगले इस वाले पैच में, जो सेकंड पैच इसका आएगा, उसमें आर्लेचिनो को लाए हैं, और 6.2 में शायद से लूना 3 में, मतलब शायद से ये लोग गधे न्यूविलेट को ला रहे हैं। अब मेरे को दोनों को लेवल अप करना है, तो मैंने ये कितने हो गए मेरे प्रीमोजेम्स? मैंने 13,948 और 21 मेरे विशेष, तो ये मतलब कितने हो गए? वाह, आई डोंट नो मैथ्स, रुक जाओ मैथ्स करने दो। कैलकुलेटर। अच्छा, ये तो दिखेगा ही नहीं, मेरा ऊपर बैनर लगा हुआ है, कोई बैनर डिलीट कर दे तो तब जाके मेरे वो दिखेंगे। हाँ, अब दिखे, आज दिखे ना। हाँ, 13,948 मेरे वो है, क्या कहते हैं, 13,948। 19,000 क्यों कर रही हूँ? 13,948 डिवाइडेड बाय 160 इज 87 विशेस है, और 21 ये विश और मान लो, तो साला मैं कहाँ से लाऊंगी? सिक्स स्टार कैरेक्टर कौन आया है मेरी नजरों में? सिक्स स्टार कैरेक्टर इज नथिंग बट रेरियर राइट नाउ। तो अब मैंने कोशिश की, मैं सारे स्पॉयलर्स से दूर रहा। ऑनेस्टली आई एम अ लिटिल इम्यून टू स्पॉयलर्स, टू बी ऑनेस्ट। थोड़ा नीचे करूं, मेरे को स्पॉयलर से फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, इफ आई एम बीइंग लाइक वेरी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, बट तब भी मैंने कोशिश की एक जेन्युइन रिएक्शन के लिए। अगर मैं इस पे स्टोरी भी नहीं डलता है भाई। Next audience is practice. Stream URL. Acha, I have to go. Oh, I just learned how to go live on via like PC on Instagram. अगली बार करेंगे डुअर ट्रिपल राइट। एक तो मैंने ये भी देखा है कि कई लोग है ना ट्विच पे ज्यादा अच्छे जाते हैं। 17,200। हाँ, वंडरलैंड वाला, लाइक वंडरलैंड वाला थिंग बताऊं, मैं खेली, मैं दिखाती हूँ मैंने कहाँ तक खेला। नीचे आएगा ना, ये क्यों खोल रही हूँ, इधर से आएगा ना। ये मैंने खेला, लास्ट में ये खेल रही थी। अरे यार बट लॉबी में कहाँ से जाते हैं? ये देखो, ये मेरा लेवल 1 मैनेज स्टेज, स्टेज टेम्पलेट QE वीकली क्वेश्चन, समथिंग लाइक दैट। मैंने मतलब 2 बनाए हैं, मैं दिखाती हूँ। वो भी मतलब 2 इसलिए बन गए क्योंकि मैं ना, एक वो बंद ही नहीं हो रहा था मेरे से। आई हैव टू जॉइन, वो सिंपल लॉबी में कहाँ से जाऊंगा वो देख। पिछले उसमें क्योंकि मैं सिंपल लॉबी में जा पा रही थी। पीपल आर लेवल 5 ऑल्सो। इतना क्या खेल रहे हैं भाई, इतना अच्छा तो लगा नहीं मेरे को। अच्छा, डायरेक्ट मेरे को लॉबी में जाना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद मैं खेल सकती हूँ, कुछ ऐसा हो, है ना। हाँ, ये देखो, मैंने ये बनाया, ये कैरेक्टर, और एक और बनाया मैंने, ये देखो मेरे जैसी खड़ी है। प्लेइंग और एडिटिंग आई हैव नो क्लू। मेरे को ये बताऊं, सिंपली मेरे को रोब्लॉक्स की याद दिला रहा है। आई डिडंट लाइक इट पर्सनली स्पीकिंग। इट वाज वेरी, व्हाट डू यू कॉल इट, ये शाओ जैसा दिख रहा है। हेलो, तो आई तो डिडंट प्रेफर इट ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग। मेरे को ऐसा लगा नहीं कि मतलब ये ऐसी चीज है जो मैं मतलब देखूंगी, बट हाँ, आगे जाके अगर मुझे कुछ उसमें अच्छा लगा तो शायद मैं खेल भी लूं, पर ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग अभी तो मेरे को इसमें कुछ ऐसा लगा नहीं कि मैं खेलूं। It is good for people who play co-op games. I'm not a co-op game killer player. What is killer? So I honestly didn't like it. तो मैंने क्या किया है, मैंने करंटली वर्ल्ड नहीं यार कॉन्क्वेस्ट जो है इसको लगा लिया था। तो अब स्टार्ट करते हैं आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट। हो भी गया, कितने बज गए? 7:07 हाँ, अब चलते हैं। 2 दिन बाद वार्का से मिलने। वार्का वार्का वार्का, I'm pretty excited for Varka, honestly. Like, I know there are, I guess, थोड़ा और कम कर दूंगी। उसका मॉडल रेंडर हुआ है। Go to Nasha town. Okay, I will go to Nasha town. तो वो भी देखना है मॉडल क्या रेंडर किए हैं, क्या लाए हैं, क्या नहीं लाए हैं। I'm pretty excited to see Varka, to be honest. उसके अलावा तो मतलब ये आर्कन क्वेस्ट का मेरी नजरों में कोई मतलब है नहीं, पर ठीक है, लोगबा को रेरियर से लड़ना है, कोलंबिना की फाइटिंग स्टाइल देखनी है।
It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha town.
बड़ी जल्दी जगह पाए मॉन।
Still no news about Rarer though. Where could he have slunk off to?
वो
If
अपना
only he was
दूसरा
gone for
हाथ
good.
ढूंढ रहा हो।
But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
आराम से,
Hello,
कोई जल्दी
you
नहीं।
must be the traveler in Paimon? Mr. Flint has been
अभी it
looking
is
for you.
anyway exam season, so like
Unfortunately,
take care.
there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
The wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there right away.
चलो,
Come on, let's go.
let's go. Let's fight some wild hunt. Meet up Flints at the quarry. Where the here is quarry. ऐसे चल सकते हैं, इतनी दूर है नहीं। आई गो। अरे मैं अपनी कूपन्स भी तो मेरे को लेने हैं। रुको, कूपन करके चलते हैं। मैं हर हफ्ते भूल जा रही हूँ कि मेरे को कूपन अपने ना वो करवाने। लिफ्ट कहाँ है? लिफ्ट गायब हो गई। I forgot where lift was. इधर है लिफ्ट। लिफ्ट को बुलाएंगे, कूपन्स हम लेंगे और उसके बाद फ्लिंट से मिलने जाएंगे, जो कि अपेरेंटली आई गेस लड़ रहा है अभी रेरियर से, बिकॉज उसका दिल उसके पास है। दिल 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 आई नहीं रखी आ रही। बड़ी बड़ी स्लो है। अब सही जगह, हाँ अब सही जगह। मैं एक्चुअली थोड़ा भूल भी गई हूँ कि मेरे को जाना कहाँ है वो कूपन्स लेने, पर ठीक है, धीरे धीरे हम समझ जाएंगे कि हमें करना क्या है। अब थोड़ा गैस करने दो कूपन कहाँ लेना है। कूपन यहाँ कहीं लेना रहता है, इधर आके करते हैं। Add extra
Add
sauce।
Astra Abyssos.
पहले मेरे को ये दे दो। Thank you. Now I going up, normal. Gonna be golden. Now I be going up, normal. Gonna be new sea. What the hell is this title? New sea. जल्दी आओ। I नहीं, अच्छा it is on this floor only, lol. I'm amazed. I'm very amazed. I'm so amazed at this game.
Something you wish to report? Go on.
इधर ही
You
है।
have my undivided
है ना?
attention.
ये तो फूल पत्ती है उस तरफ का। We're going up. Uncle, give me my coupon rewards. ये तो ले लिए ना मैंने, हाँ ले लिए सारे। Hand me the coupon over. Yeah, I haven't used else than one. क्या मिला? इन्वेस्टमेंट रिटर्न। अब चल, अब इन्वेस्टमेंट रिटर्न मिल गया। रुक जा, कोई वो है इधर से चलते हैं। वाइल्ड हंट पे लड़ने, ये आ गए हम वाइल्ड हंट पे लड़ने। नहीं, ये तो रैंडमली कोई लोग। इधर किधर वाइल्ड हंट पे ये फंसा हुआ है, वो भी ऐसी जगह पे। नहीं, इधर जाना है। Where is the wild hunt? Fleems, where is? अच्छा इधर। कुछ दिख तो नहीं रहा मेरे को, भगवान जाने। लम्मा आयु।
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Okay.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger. What's his endgame here?
उसको लैंटर्न चाहिए honestly।
Everyone's here already.
अब भाई किसी का भी है ना, कोई बॉडी पार्ट पकड़ के तुम रख लोगे तो साला कौन नहीं पीछे
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence.
Okay.
That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol.
From from what I've
As you
heard,
can see,
they
the
are
crystalite
saying
itself is physically
ki
intact,
there are
but the
two
Kuvaki it
Varka
contained is all but
that
completely
apparently will
diminished.
show up in this
And
particular
we're sure
gameplay.
that Rare
One
did
of
this.
them will be doppelganger
Who
Rarier
else? He's the only
as
one who could pull
Varka,
off a stunt like
oh,
this.
and one will be the original
Kuvaki
Varka.
loss has reached critical levels. Reiki of Solnari set to maximum threat level.
Okay.
Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our
I
ability to
love
contain.
Inefaki
The
voiceover
consequences could be
artist.
catastrophic.
She
Traveler,
sounds so robotic and
do you
she's
remember
so
when
good
we
at it.
encountered Rerir just
I'm
after
like
regaining his
only
body?
impressed every
There wasn't a
single
shred of
fucking time.
sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
ये करो कि मेरा थोड़ा ज्यादा चले. But
Yeah.
it's well.
Didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere and not cry, waiting for his chance to
इस
strike.
उसमें अपन लड़ भी रहे होंगे ना जहाँ तक है रेडियर से. I think
Last
so.
time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
I mean,
Beats
he's
me.
the 5 sinners.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
Actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
True that. 100% true. Very good
There are
observation
many
from
unanswered
Paimon.
questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark.
Easily, I'm thinking maybe
Besides
one
his
of
name
them
and
is like
title, we know little
doppelganger
about
Varka.
him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rahir of Solnari before all this.
Okay.
I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
Okay.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. But if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone... Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given
तो
that he
भाई अभी
attacked the
तक सो
quarry,
रहा था ये
I'd say it's
आदमी.
likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla.
इस उसमें मतलब नया मैप
One
नहीं है
thing's
हमारे
for sure.
पास. No
If
new
we
map
just sit back
extension.
and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki,
Let me check. I didn't even
we
check.
really won't stand a chance against him.
Okay.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these two locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both,
Let's
we'll need
split
to
up.
split up.
Okay.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be
10
gathering
तरह के
Kuvaki,
कुत्ते
not
साले
fighting us
अपडेट ला रहे हैं
directly.
मेरी एक्स्ट्रा
Once we're
वंडरलैंड
done, let's
जैसे.
regroup on Hisi
Not
Island.
adding a skip button.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
I think
If I
the
recall
only reason
correctly,
why
your
I'm
largest
loving
goddess statue was carved from
Hogwarts
Kuvaki
Legacy
rich ore,
is
was it
because
not?
of the skip button.
Hmm,
I can avoid all
right.
of this shit.
Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
चलो जाओ. इसके कान कितने 2D टाइप के बनाए हैं इन लोगों ने.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're
Yep.
in a race against time here. And if we do run into Rerir, what then?
That's when you follow the 3rd rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Wow. Love it.
Didn't you say the 3rd rule was go
Go
with the flow?
I did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as
इसकी
a
भी
trace
नाक
of
नहीं
Rear,
है ज्यादा.
do not pursue him.
अब ऐसे साइड से
Get
दिख
out of
रहा
the
है.
area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
Okay.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anetha, let's go.
चलो. यहाँ चढ़ के यहूदा को क्या मिल रहा है? कुत्तों समान. मैं एक सेकंड वॉल्यूम चेक कर रही कि कितना आ रहा है. मेरी स्ट्रीम का वर्सेस माय वॉइस. Because I really want to know. YouTube. I have to go on my. अरे मैं ऐसे ही चली जाती रे. Nobody is watching anyway, so I don't know why I'm like a little worried. नहीं, तेज ही रखना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, मतलब वॉल्यूम उतना भी ठीक ही था. इतना is okay. Nice, nice, nice. Nobody is watching anyway. Let's continue. Go to the frost moon and on clay. इधर है कुछ? इधर से. Fuck. Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bloody bad.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
चलो चली. सबसे बतियाने.
Any leads?
No.
Nope, diddly squat. No clues to where he might be
They
hiding.
literally went ahead
It's
with
like
the
he's a
diddly
ghost.
squad. That's the term they went
It
ahead.
feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second.
True that.
Oh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
But he's finding his other
You
arm.
guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flintz?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone. Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
Okay.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession.
Okay.
If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope
Or
that I know
maybe
and
he's
Anetha turn
creating
up
his
some
own
leads.
new heart. Could be
Darn
a
it, Reverie.
possibility.
If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
Yeah, indeed.
He's actually here?
No.
I didn't mean it!
Do
I
not
swear!
tell me Yehuda
No,
is gonna be a
It's
five
coming
star.
from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
अच्छा कोलंबीना. Cutscene. Oh.
Why is he attacking the damselette? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
गायब हो गया ये तो अभी। हाँ? ओहो।
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out!
लग गई कोलंबिना को लग गई moon power अच्छा ये भी आ गई ओहो 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 लड़ता रहे खुद से ही लड़ता रहे वाइल्ड हंट भी आ गया
Find them, even if it means turning this place to ashes.
अरे हद हो गई What do you mean find them? Oh my god.
That was too close.
Oh.
Oh, we barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
I mean, he's one of the five
He's a
sinners.
threat to this entire nation. I
What
doubt
do
his
you
strength could even
expect?
be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anetha showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about? We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
True that.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Yep.
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
Wow, I
There are
know.
many
Wow.
reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it.
Okay.
I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me.
The more
Why
weirdest
he
part
holds
is
me
how
in such
could he
contempt.
how
cannot
could he
say.
find Columbina ki
But since he
jagah?
hunts the power of the moon, it's
That
no
was
surprise that
even
I am
more-
a target.
Kutar.
Difficult.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. The
True
list
that.
goes on. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
Okay.
A counter strategy? We don't stand a chance against an enemy like
कि
this.
यहूदा का अलग अपना
Surely our only
रहती है
option is to
दिक्कत।
run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken
I
out.
think in this
Running is
particular
our only
part
option.
we'll be saving Columbina
Huh?
and
You
then
seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are
and
facing
in
an
the
enemy we
next
cannot
part is
possibly
when
defeat in
Nepal
battle.
ka quest will be
Well,
doing
I mean, yeah, but
in the
still.
extended version of
It's not
the
too
desert.
late.
Oh my
I
bad,
can distract him,
my
so
bad.
you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that
What
make
else
sense?
do you think?
I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon.
Wow.
What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
I know मैं ज़्यादा दिमाग से पता Columbina
We
से।
can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
Look
We
at
can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
look at
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Muskutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
running away won't solve anything.
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade.
Okay.
They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing
ये
something
पीछे क्या है
precious
ये चीज?
to appreciate its true worth.
Okay.
After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you.
Okay.
Any relationship based on need is purely transactional.
True that.
What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family.
Okay.
You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
Wow.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
अरे उसका बाद में देखेंगे ना.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is. But I find it very draining.
Oh, back.
I barely managed to pull it off just now. And it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected
my
by
bad.
the world. My
Oh,
power
my
is
bad.
dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source. Slowly shrinking away.
Oh, my bad.
Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
Hey.
The three moons belong to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
Okay. Oh, my back. Oh, my back. My back is gone. Oh, my back is paining.
The three moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other two.
Okay.
Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow.
Okay.
So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow.
Okay.
But this method of recovery is painfully slow.
Okay.
If only we could find the...
आ गए wild hunt.
It's the
Oh,
wild hunt.
Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
चल बाद में समझेंगे अभी
See how
लड़ने
those
दो.
wild hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here.
चलो चले लड़े चले. अरे यार.
Defensive mode engaged.
Oh, they just keep coming. This is driving me nuts.
Rerir's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them. And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's house to escape. This goes on much longer.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Try the thrust during the fall.
Cleanup sequence initiating. Annihilation mode.
कितनी देर लग रही है.
Observe. Close your eyes.
बस हो गया हो गया हो गया.
Observe. To dust. Be silent.
Installation chamber deployed.
Love how they are like let's.
Ultimatum protocol.
हो गया हो गया हो गया हो गया. लड़ लिए. fucking है. Oh my god, that man is huge!
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Varka!
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amspartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
Yes!
We could save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
थोड़ा render थोड़ा और कर सकते थे. His voice is not syncing to his lip movement. But yeah, finally. अब ठीक हो गया.
Where are we? This is so well hidden.
ये देखो इसको render नहीं किए हैं लोग
Well,
ढंग
that
से.
goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry,
Okay.
and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network,
Okay, the Northern Intelligence
aka
Network.
the
Oh.
black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell
हाँ,
information.
इसका ही lip sync
Their
नहीं किए
headquarters
हैं
are
लोग.
in Nodcry, but they've got
ये
contacts
देखो
in
अभी
every
भी नहीं हो रहा है.
As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now, but I believe this is the first time we've met.
Yep.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
देखो फिर से lip sync नहीं किए.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a
Paimon,
long
same
time
reaction.
coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you
Oh,
definitely have
my
that
bad.
Grand Master vibe.
Oh my god, why
Well,
is
I'm no
Paimon
spring
me?
chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though.
Oh my god, I
Rushed
can
back from
hardly
Am's
relate.
Fartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself.
Okay.
We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace.
Okay.
Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the wild hunt.
इन लोगों को थोड़ा और टाइम स्पेंड करना पड़ेगा इसके मॉडल के लिए.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
Yes, he
Maybe
is
I'm
a
part of the
threat.
equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Okay.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why has the wild hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
I know brings Varka up to speed about what has happened.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened.
ये
Sounds like
देखो
you
ये
guys have
रेंडर
really been
नहीं
through
हुआ
it.
है अच्छे से.
So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger.
Yep.
And all this wild hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of Solnari.
Yep.
One of the 5 sinners.
Yep.
Oh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the wild hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the wild hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Yep.
Who else? And in a strange way,
Why is
I
he
think
just
his
looking down?
resurgence might
Then
not be an
also he's
entirely bad
large,
thing.
so it makes sense.
The wild hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rarir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot
इनको
somewhere.
थोड़ा काफी
That
ज़्यादा
said,
रेंडर
while
मारना
I know I was
पड़ेगा
explaining everything just now,
I know
some
कि
of the
नहीं ये
points that
देखो
Mr.
जैसे
Flynn
ऐसा
said had
रेंडर.
caught my
He
attention.
is here has
You mean about our
a lot of
mystery
brain.
ally?
ये देखो it is
That's
clear.
right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off.
Nicole did.
Heck,
Nicole.
even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Yeah,
Wild
they are
Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal,
okay.
and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Okay.
Oh. No.
उसको क्या पता
Still
होगा?
doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still,
अरे you
it's
showed up.
safest to
That's
assume they won't be
everything.
intervening again. From here on
मजा
out,
नहीं.
we'll have to resolve this
He
crisis
is
by
worth
ourselves.
saving every single
Your intel also
primo gem
explains
that I have
something
been
else I've been
saving.
wondering about.
I'm blessed.
The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a
He's
possible source
massive.
of the wild hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly it served its purpose.
Right now, he
I
generally
doubt it's
sounds
by
like
chance that he
blah
happened to make
blah
his comeback
blah.
when my
Proper
attention was
name,
diverted.
place name.
And from everything you
backstory
told
stuff.
me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away
I mean,
was all
not
a
only
part of
he
his
has
plan.
good nose, he has like
But
a
is it
jawline,
even
like a
possible
defined
that he
jawline.
orchestrated all of this
It
by
doesn't look
himself?
like a Genshin character.
The Moon Maiden
He
and
looks
the
like
Raker of
some other game
Solnari.
character put into
Nodcry
Genshin.
of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
Also a guy with backache. What more do you want? I share the same thing with you about.
Right now, we've got at least
I don't know
3
what the
things to
fuck was this.
consider. Let's go through them one by one. First,
Go.
we need to figure out how to take down Rerir.
Okay.
If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter.
Okay.
To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here.
Okay.
But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
Like?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the bright. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself.
Okay.
I now bear the Frost Moon's power. And the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
True that.
Hold on.
The
Are you
last
suggesting
The iridescent moon. The
last piece of the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the iridescent moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
True that. True that. दिमाग तो अच्छा चला ही है. No wonder she's the goddess.
Things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
Would be.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible.
Would be.
However, it is subject to one major condition.
Which is?
How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
True that.
I know a
Basic
way,
questions.
We will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
उसमें कितनी देर लगती है?
Experimental Design Bureau?
वो तो हम यूं ही घुस चुके हैं.
Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yep.
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rerir's end goal.
और ये कुत्ते सारे पीछे फटाके फोड़ते हुए दिवाली निकल गई है तब भी नहीं इनके फटके
Everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Nodcry has a clue. And she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
इसका भी voicing connected है
She
उनको
heard
साले.
me.
ये मिली एक्स्ट्रा के चक्कर में इन्होंने मतलब सीन्स
Boss!
बंद
What
करो
are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
I love how
Details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that
background में they're playing kind of Mondstadt का music now that Varka is here.
I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rerir.
ये देखो ये
Given the severity of the situation,
नई sync की
I
है
think it's
इसकी
fair to
आवाज
say
के
that our
साथ
only
इसकी
chance lies in uniting as one.
मतलब सबके
And
not
I'm
just
talking
इसके
all
मेरा
the
ध्यान इधर
factions in
ज्यादा है
Nodcry.
पर ठीक है.
We can't do this without the curatorium. But I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Neffer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help?
Lol.
Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course, I know where the meeting place is.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
Yeah, we can't really detect where rear of Solnari
This
is.
certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis.
Arachnian,
On
whatever,
behalf of the
something.
Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
Oh my god.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Yep.
Oh, then I'd say you'd better make it worth my while.
Okay.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard.
True
So
that.
I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
Yep.
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Nice.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks.
Wow.
Things got really dangerous during the fight
Yehuda
with
is
Rear.
ready to
If
sacrifice.
this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her.
मेरे को इतनी नींद आ रही है
Please?
ऐसे
I'm begging
भौंके
you.
वाली.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehuda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again.
Okay, thank you.
Flins, that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
She is never.
This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you. So we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item.
Yep.
We need to find a way to distract him. We
Okay.
need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him.
Okay.
I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Are
Come
nice.
off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nodcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then, we'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismiss!
3 objectives, 3 teams. Yehuda and Nefer, Columbina and Traveler, Flins, Aino and Varka. It kind of looks like a moon. Oh. 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 Oh my god, what is this? हम यूं ही अच्छा I forgot
Lady Damselette.
Columbina
Wait,
is
And
Harbinger.
you two. What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck.
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Zandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. Don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No, my lady.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood.
Wow.
Must be maintenance day.
कितनी खुश है ये देखो. ज्यादा नींद आ रही है भाई अचानक से. Columbina is
Tell me,
the
to what do I
second
owe the honor
barefooted
this time? Actually, before you answer that,
Archon, I
just so we're
guess.
clear,
First
we're
was
not
Nahida.
colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
Duh.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity.
Okay.
Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlechinno.
What?
Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlechinno. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... what is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me.
Acha, she also is cursed to know
I must first
Arlechinno.
retrieve the lost moon.
She also is like वो कौन सा Red Moon का curse. Marinette seemed lost in thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She must have known more than she's letting on. I don't understand what Arlechinno has to do with iridescent moon marrow. But at this point, I have no choice but to go along with Columbina's plan.
Is that a no then?
We are only doing this to stop Radiant.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here.
Wait.
If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlechinno, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess
La Signora?
who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
I think it is La Signora who was Rosalie.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
Or was she genuinely trying to introduce Columbina to new flavors? Maybe all the coldness is just an act. They actually get along.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
What?
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together.
Acha, they won't be seeing Capitano again. Not Tartaglia.
Have Favronia pass a message to Arlechinno for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Okay.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, Maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do.
Okay.
The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
Why not? She says that, but she's she's the one who caved in and agreed to help Columbina.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
Let's go.
That might be your plan, but it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
आ गई Arlechinno, I guess.
What do you mean?
Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
चलो, लड़ते हैं.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by your...
You'll be... Go on.
Okay, we'll just
stay
go
and
on.
watch if you want. But it'll be at your own risk.
Just
You're not
be
that...
careful.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
Indeed.
But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
ये हो गया. I think अब हम दूसरे उसमें नहीं, इधर ही लड़ाई का कट सीन आएगा.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations.
I think this is what she was waiting for, I guess. She took the time to make these many robots to fight the Wild Hunt. It kind of reminds me of a zombie apocalypse wala kuch. कितने मारने हैं? मार गए. बेफालतू में सिंगल क्लिक कर रही थी. I could have just hold on to the left mouse. That would also be enough. ये ले, 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 ये ले. ये ले, 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 ये ले. ये ले, ये ले, ये ले, ये It kind of reminds me this game we played on Nordcry ka last Nordcry nahi Natlan ka last island, where we were hunting down a lot. वो कैक्टस काउबॉय उसकी तरह लड़ रहे हैं. अच्छा है पर ये आसान है. अच्छे खासे ज़ॉम्बी हैं बड़े-बड़े जिनसे हम लड़े जा रहे हैं. How is it fast? Oh! Part of me was the way he held सब तोड़ दिया भाई यार. अब आएगी शायद आर्लेचिनो बचाने हमें in my opinion, because I think Arlechinno has similar marks on her body like Radier. This is just my opinion. I could be 100%. गायब हो गया? नहीं है.
She's not here. Where did she go?
छुप गई. छुप गई.
Curse it, Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
अरे कोई मार पाएगा वो ऐसे ही. हाँ नहीं तो Lauma, Nefer and Yehuda. Lauma thinking and making that face and opening something. Son of God, hi. You are somebody new. Thank you for coming to this live.
So this is your method for investigating Rarier's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frost Moon Scions.
Of course.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But
why
it's
not?
actually kind of nice.
Yehuda के internal monologue are worse than Demon Slayer में के monologue. But ठीक है.
I guess this must be Sumero decor. That's where Boss is from.
अच्छा बस.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set.
Yes, she's never.
But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well.
Yeah, you're new here. Thank you for watching though. Nobody's watching anyway.
I've never faced Rarier myself. But from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine.
Yep.
I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
Yeah, because you're money hungry.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Yep.
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber.
Okay.
And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Oh, philosophy.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
Wow.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir, there's no such thing as being too prepared.
I did not really think in like a new number wala patch they're gonna start with like
I can do to help?
second update when they're
That won't
going
be
ahead with
necessary.
like
I've already made up my mind.
a full
Time
boss
to cash
like
in a
Radier
precious
say.
favor I've been.
Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly
Who they talking about? Why is she smiling?
I know
like
who you're
that?
talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Achha. If they're making Yehotar 5-star, I'll be really disappointed. Kaun aayi? An NPC?
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush?
Dory,
You
why
told me of a
not?
dream where I was
Why
literally
not?
swimming in Mora.
Why not?
I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that.
Dory Sangama Bay?
Yep.
I never would have pictured you two
Why
doing business
not?
together.
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections.
She's
Lady
from
Nefer
Sumer.
just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Not Cry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life or death situation.
Yeah,
I've been
Dory.
giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since.
Indeed.
Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer.
Wow.
Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous. So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
Why not?
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What do you think?
Dikha?
At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here.
The
If even you're
5
worried
sinner
about
of
staying alive, you
Conria.
must be pretty serious.
Yep. I don't
what
think
if I
you're
told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to
to
its
its
knees?
knees. Oh, what the best way to
Is
describe
that
Nefer.
so? Then we really are talking top shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Bahane.
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Notcry in the near future.
I don't know if one of them
If
gonna
you're
be
willing to
Alice or
wait,
Nicole.
I can ask
What
her when
Dodi
she's
is talking
here.
about.
Can't say
It could
exactly
be.
how long that'll be, though.
Could be.
Then let me put it another way.
Could be.
What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No. This is for my personal use only.
I have.
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back
Nefer
later.
Nefer is the
Favors are
only
the
one
worst
who
kind
can
of
do
debt to
better
owe,
deal
and
than
now
Dory.
you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 more. Deal?
1,000,000 more.
Deal.
Hey, yeah. Is it something that
What a
can
way
be
to
used
start the
during
day.
the Hexen
Now,
cycle?
was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
Yeah, go to bed. You were of no use anyway.
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
Okay.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Why not, Yehuda? Why not?
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin.
Let's
After
go.
initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't
They're
be
going in
frightened,
like a
and
trance
don't make
state
a
or
sound.
what? To जैसे Kami-sama Hachi में Mashita
then.
में हुआ है.
Let us peer into the Recher of Solnari's past.
Oh, we're actually gonna look at baby Radier. Not baby Radier. What the fuck am I saying?
I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Simple furnishings.
Oh, it is Conria.
Table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Recher of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria.
Oh, could be.
Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
अब हम शायद नेफर बन के एक्सप्लोर करेंगे. क्या है नोट में?
Hi, Reverie. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime.
Oh, Radier had a lover.
Yes,
He had a
new
wife.
stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
Oh.
They didn't sign their name. But they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Yeah. He had a wife. He missed his wife. Oh, we are literally fighting a lover boy. I'm sad now.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today.
Whoever's voice
They
it
have a
is,
fine
it's
collection,
amazing.
but I went alone. Felindus was tied up with something and couldn't make it.
Oh.
Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on
It
to
is
ask about
Radiant's
other
voice
things.
only because it's like
If you ask
journal
me,
on a tablet.
Someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindus. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Ah.
Grain imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight?
Could be.
That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
True that.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is. He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Near the end of the diary, you notice a page with a indentation along the bottom. Previous page has been torn out from now the content.
Did Rerir rip it out himself?
I think so. Prisma traces someone childhood to her body. But never looks around. She finds a fine cold pencil, long restored missing words. Compared to the forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled a rougher, episode ways as if the person who wrote them was an emotional
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool.
Oh,
The burial
he's a
place
lover
of a
boy.
fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever.
Now he's a dilchala ashik poet.
It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Was he one of the moon lovers? Oh my god! Rarier just earned random respect. From me at least. His poetry was
over here.
Dane! Oh, and Madison here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Rarier. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink.
Oh, so
Even the
Rarier
court prophet
didn't
deserves
sleep
a
and
break
well,
every now and
but
then, right?
all three were the sinners.
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
Such good eye makeup.
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was in love.
If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about
Come
your
at
job
her,
then?
Dainsley.
I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
Vadafulnir, Dainslift's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary. And said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man.
Okay.
And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do
ये
with
तो
what
ऐसे
we were
बैठे ही
talking about?
नहीं है.
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rarier looked like back in the day.
Oh, well, have you
No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
True that, honestly. But I'm sad they didn't show Dainsley and something. Check. I wanted to see them also in like normal human form without an mask. Oh my god, the emo guy, the blondie.
You're back early.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter?
Oh my
Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Oh, he had blue
Vedifamir
eyes.
showed up today too. You know, Dainsleif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifamir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
Oh, Holland
He overheard
he still
Dainsleif mention that I'd
remember
recently proposed.
his lover.
He seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was,
Is he
kept
trying
it to
to
himself.
revive his lover
So,
with the
you're
moon
worried?
power?
You can be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Revier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
Oh,
So,
I
you
want
do
to
remember.
cry.
Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this.
And then
We may
Condria
be
ka
nobodies in the
apocalypse
grand
happened.
scheme of things. But if we want things to work out, we've
No
still
wonder
got to
he's
plan
a sinner.
ahead.
I
Right.
respect
Take your
the
time.
sins Rarier has
Just
committed
Don't
officially.
keep me waiting forever.
He is not a sinner for me. He's a lover.
Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedifamir and Dainsleif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference.
True that.
Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense.
Okay.
The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and
He was so
never will.
human. He was
what
so
becomes of
bloody
someone
human.
who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
I do not want to fight you.
Thelindis, It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revier. I can feel
They just
your
wanted
warmth,
them to have
your
a
breath.
simple
You're
life.
right
I'm
there,
seeing
right
my
by my side.
battery.
Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile,
51.
my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
I'm
Even
so
busier
sad.
than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Finster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do.
True that.
Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
We can see Rarier's reflection as our own. Nice है ये भी. Lower. इधर नहीं है. Oh.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rerir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Yep.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Finster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Khaenri'ah has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
He's an orphan
I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it.
अरे यार
Speaking
बिल्कुल
of
ऐसी
which,
इज्जत ऊपर होते
we need
जा
to be
रही
more
है. And
rigorous
he's
in the
like a
way we
bloody
identify
boss
direct
that I'm
descendants of the
supposed to
Crimson
fight.
Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rerir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to.
इसमें noise suppression क्यों नहीं हो रहा मेरा? तब भी आवाज आई
Exactly
जा
why
रही.
I can't tell you everything.
5
things you
noise
should
suppression लगाए मैंने.
Things you cannot know. The Moonlit Dynasty's are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir
ये
held
देखो
back?
फिर से आवाज आ रही पता नहीं क्या
Or was it
random
because of
thing.
some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the
Visionary and the Twilight Sword.
So that's what they were really like. I've
Brothers.
investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
It is green, you colorblind. Rerir को पता चल गया होगा somebody is invading his memories.
So he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh,
This was the
Kick me out of
guy
tree
in
branch, if
the
you would.
trailer, like
Thank
the
you.
child.
But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
Or log.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
He has the same marking as Arlechinno.
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds.
Okay.
We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarier, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner.
No,
But
why would
surely
you
he
tell
must
her
have cut away
that?
with the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
Oh.
Rarier was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to Lindis. Rarier couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
Acha, chalo. This Orlok guy, I think he's one of the descendant of Arlechinno.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rarier's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Duh.
Any more questions and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not. I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside.
Okay.
That's all. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too.
Yeah,
Especially the group
Varka.
with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smooth.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
The
हाँ,
final
जाना भाई.
boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent.
Chalo. We are back with Columbina and
They've been
us.
prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. They might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked. Oh, that's never gonna work.
इधर ही खड़े हैं भाई.
Game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rarier. Guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
अब क्या? Avoid patrolling. Be careful, don't let the wild one discover you.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly... Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but...
ये तो किया.
If they spot us, they'll run straight back...
पीछे ही है. अच्छा. अरे हद की भी हद हो गई.
Oh, that's never... If they spot us, they'll run straight...
आगे चलते. जल्दी चल.
We almost got spotted. Phew, that was a close call.
अरे यार यहीं खड़े हैं.
Watch out! It's coming this way.
इसमें टी भी नहीं हो रहा.
Keep going.
लड़ ही लेना भाई इतनी देर में तो।
Fire.
ये क्या पीछे की आवाज आ रही है कुत्ते साले, पता नहीं क्या डिटेक्ट कर रहा है ये माइक।
Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Daddy is here. Daddy की red fire. Yes, I was correct. I can see Daddy की red fire. Oh ho 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 ho. Daddy came with new makeup.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina.
Oh, Daddy.
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's Arlechinno! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlechinno.
अब सेंड्रोने के पास वापस। अच्छा, I don't know why. अच्छा, यार लेकिन आपको कैसे पता है भाई? लोगों को दिख ही नहीं रहा होगा वो छोटे कैरेक्टर्स कैसे बनाए, क्योंकि क्या कहते हैं, मेरा यहाँ पे मुंह आ रहा है।
Stupid Solnari. Whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished. He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Kitchen? Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
अच्छा. Oh.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines.
Okay.
Nearly every machine that Catgirl touches ends up going haywire.
So.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you.
Okay.
You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
Oh, okay. She offered tea also. Varka! We are back to Varka with Daddy also, I think there. So the two daddies reunite. कहाँ जाना है? काफी दूर जाना है। तब इधर जब उतनी दूर जाना है। अब मेरे को दो वो दिख गए। चेस्ट, अब मेरे को साला वो चेस्ट खोलने की पहले चुल मचेगी। आ जाओ बच्चे। चलो पहले चेस्ट खोल। Hey, you are.
Settle down. Stabilize.
कितनी देर लगाता है न्यू ब्लड? कहाँ गया?
Solidify.
Wind Strider.
Silence.
Bye Neuvilette को upgrade. I don't know how good or bad that is.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Frost Knight something. देखिए. Dendro.
Stabilize.
चलो इससे तो Arlechinno लड़ गए.
Bow your head. Gather.
हो गया. चलो ये तो आसान था. इसका था भी एग्जीक्यूटिव चेस मुझे समझ जाना था बट ठीक है. अच्छा हो गया. कहाँ जाना है? यही नीचे. अब ये दिख गए मेरे को. अब मुझे इनसे भी लड़ने की इच्छा होगी.
Solidify.
आराम से वेपराइज हो मरेगा ये. मर गया.
What greater
क्या
pleasure
मिला?
is there than the unexpected?
वेयर्स नाशा समथिंग. नहीं यहाँ नहीं जाना. यहाँ जाना. किधर है इसकी? फोबोनियस का यहाँ है. ऐसे नाले में. एंटर. नाले के बाहर ऐसा वो और लगाए हुए लोग. आ गया बारका.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others?
I have no clue. I only care
returned ahead
about
of
him.
them. Flint is helping Aino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy us some time.
Okay.
As for Miss Nefer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
Okay.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Father meet daddy, daddy
I was
meet
invited
father.
here to help as a longtime tea party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlechinno.
Or Arlechinno also like Varka. I can see it from
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
Yeah.
The only Arlechinno I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a tea party buddy.
Oh, why are you
well
angry?
Informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt
that
living all the way out here in
Arlechinno probably got
Nordkrai,
a
and
thing
yet the
for
people and affairs of Snezhnaya
Varka.
seem to hold a
Look at her
special
smile.
place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
Yep.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
I mean, so Columbina was also a Fatui Harbinger.
Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Because
Nor
she
does
loves
Nordkrai
Columbina.
belong to Mondstadt.
Oh ho ho!
Yet
Nice!
still, you're fighting for it all the same.
Nice!
Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory.
Arlechinno
Of
also
course,
has
I can't
this
say there's nothing in it for me at all.
quad
But that's between
leaf
Columbina and
wala
myself.
thing that Nefer just got from Dory. Arlechinno is actually an instrument in helping us save the whole
Forgive me.
content.
I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
Oh my god.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power.
Okay.
Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all.
Why would she?
But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
True that. Yeah. Oh my god, Varka, don't do that.
Since Miss Arlechinno sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehuda, time to share that top secret intel.
Yep.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse.
That's why
and a whole
Columbina
bunch of
wanted
other stuff from the
Arlechinno.
time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed. Hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis. What's the matter?
Just after Radio regained, he called out that name.
Freundade.
She must have betrayed him.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Why he
Well,
interested?
she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
She was the secret
and one more thing.
agent, probably.
For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contains some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal.
True that.
Tholindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me, though, were these pure-blood Conrians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian...
She might still be alive.
Yeah, just like how it was with the captain.
Yep.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance
Nice.
Rerir might regain
This
some
is
of
a
his
very
sanity?
good lore they established right there.
But it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who never knows Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlechinno will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
Okay.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with.
Okay.
Given that the wild hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too.
True that.
If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's.
Okay.
I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flint's, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
Okay.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
Cool. Bye-bye.
You better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
What is he planning? Acha, he was waiting for Flint's.
Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info.
Okay.
Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm
Okay.
gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right. Anefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure.
Okay.
Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the wild hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the wild hunt had already occurred in Nodcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Okay.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the wild hunt. They're gonna need your help.
Okay.
I know. I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. Anefa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
Okay.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal is a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir on her own.
Okay.
You might as well stay here and keep watch.
Oh.
Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
Okay. We'll go to Amsvartnir, whatever. We are now at Silver Moon Hall. As Arlechinno.
Here, this will serve as a good spot.
Hi,
to cross
Phoenix
over.
Fury. Welcome back. मेरा reaction back करके देखना था of Arlechinno and ये कौन Varka के बारे में. You missed it.
How do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon.
Indeed, I
And
know
one of
it.
the last surviving embers of the
The
two
two
worlds'
world
flames.
Huh?
Duh!
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Yep.
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback
आंखें
when I
देख लो.
first learned of it.
अच्छा इन लोगों ने नहीं देखी है.
But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire.
Okay.
It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
Okay.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too.
Oh.
At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations,
Jester
over the
is
past
the
few
चश्मे
years,
वाला, no?
there are several things that I have gradually come to understand.
अरे
For
नहीं,
instance,
आराम से कल
take the
देख लेना.
so-called Crimson Moon.
इतना भी कोई
In
ऐसा
truth,
नहीं था
it
कि
is
कॉफी
nothing
पी
more
के
than the
देखना
shattered
रहेगा
remnants of the
reaction.
iridescent
It
moon,
was just how
fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason
रेरियर
I'm
वर्सेस
always
वारका
careful
हुआ
not to
नहीं
push
है.
my power too far.
वारका लड़ा था
It's
रेरियर से.
essentially a never-ending tug of war.
He got injured and he's back. तो अभी वो थोड़ा सा मतलब ऐसे रेस्ट कर रहा है हम लोग
The
के
rest of my story
Knights
can
of
wait.
Avonius base
Is
पे.
there anything else about the Crimson
Before you
Moon or the
joined, I guess
iridescent
2
moon
minutes
that you
पहले
are unclear about?
Flint's pointed it out कि you are still recovering from the fight.
Crimson Moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters.
Yep.
Does that mean that the Karians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost
Moon? Yep.
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss.
Okay.
Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty.
Okay.
Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in
हाँ
your
कल
presence.
करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि आज शायद से मैं
When I looked
ये
at you,
नॉट क्राई का ही कर
see that
पाऊंगी.
mysterious red
कल
moon
will
in the
be
corner of my
I guess
eye.
नेफर की जो quest रहेगी
I saw its
in
broken
Sumeru.
image,
That will be tomorrow.
surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
Yep.
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession,
she'll be
you'll
able to
even
handle
more
that.
powerful than before.
Yeah, true that.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a harbinger, the jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto Inamoto.
Aram said, finish your work. Thank you so much for coming back.
You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world. And subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
हम लोगों को यहाँ पे लीवे का वो क्यों दिख रहा है?
For real?
Floating island, floating.
What kind of induction ceremony?
Palace.
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers
ये
that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a
Bye, Phoenix Fury.
The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew." The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
Even
that explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
Arlechinno knows that.
There's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves?
That was the whole point.
Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
Paimon?
That
voice
won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds.
She has the flame power.
The flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria,
even I thought
people
she's
believed
gay.
they could be
I
used
don't know
to
why
bridge
she
the
was
gap
smiling while
between
looking
the
at
two
Varka.
worlds of life
She might be
and
bi.
death. In short,
I mean,
I
she's
can
like a
open
lesbian
passage
icon.
to that space for you.
Girl crush.
That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
Understood.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would.
Okay.
I may need it.
Look.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Okay.
Mistress of the 7 hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Oh, noise. Oh, she actually created a staircase.
One word of advice as you're crossing over. No matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Okay.
Got it. I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition.
चलो आर्लेचिनो बन के ही चलेंगे. अगर है खड़ी पीछे मैं फोटो खींचूं. हेलो देखो. How does it look? ट्रेन तो बाद में खींचेंगे. There's like a literal staircase she created. I like. Oh, this is so nice. Damn slut, चुप रहे. पहुंच गए. Wow.
Hey, look up at the sky. A red moon. This must be the spot, right? Is that the abyss?
ये भी ट्रेलर में था.
It's practically filled the entire place. What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Looks like that's the only way through here.
There's something spooky about this place.
चुप रहे पाइमोन.
Someone's right behind you. By the way, Almina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon.
वही तो.
How is that possible?
Sit deeper. सामने नहीं जाना था, साइड में जाना. What is this? Oh, I can have a party setup. Nice. अच्छा है. डोमेन सामान बना दिए मतलब ये लोग इरिडेसेंट मून के लिए. Oh, it is broken. इनसे क्या लड़ना है? Genshin and their obsession with is like next level nonsense. कितना अच्छा फोड़े हैं इसको, ये अंडे समान. ओह, टाइम से देख लिया मैंने वरना गिरते. Why not? Ruin guard. Are you kidding me?
Stabilize.
Silence.
मर गए. Executed chest. चलो फोड़े हुए मून के पास. It literally has been designed so well.
Huh? Huh? For real?
कहाँ से जाएंगे उतना ऊपर?
No. I'm not sensing anything up there.
So?
It's coming from under the mountain.
Oh!
Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water.
अरे तो it is like an नहीं वो
Looks like a
अपन
mechanism of some sort. Let's check it
खासम
out.
में जाके जैसे करते हैं. चलो खासम में जाके जैसे. तो इतने डरने की क्या बात थी? बेवकूफ है पाइमॉन सच्ची में.
Looks like a device in the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we activate it, we might find some clues.
Activate. अच्छा ऐसे तीनों मारने होंगे है ना तो बीच में आ जाएगा
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret?
I think so.
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Felindis? Is that Rerear's girlfriend?
Did never previously mention
hearing her voice here. Oh yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
I think
The
Felindis
abyss
is
has
the
made this
reason
space
he
extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some
Rarier
of the
is
things she said
Rarier.
and did were preserved
He
here.
is a herdsman.
Or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Oh my god. She was a not a cheater technically, but like a hidden agent, I'd guess. ये देखो ये अबिस वाली चीज आएगी अब
Looks like the abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
ऊपर है ऊपर Why the fuck are you so obsessed with relief drones everywhere?
This is where you fall.
ये रहा इधर से होगा ऑपरेशन चलो अब नीचे इतने फटफटांग हो रहे हैं इनकी इतनी दिवाली चलती है भगवान करे ये भी हो गया आखिरी उस तरफ कलर बदल गया
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking.
Okay, why can't I hear that?
Really does exist. Then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
Okay. I don't know what actually they're referring to. ऊपर से जाते हैं कितने अच्छे फूल हैं इस वाले में
Solidify.
हमें क्यों टारगेट कर रहा है ये अच्छा I have to dodge it no I'm so bad at it the moment I'm supposed to dodge is when like I'm walking पहुंच गए। हो गया, चलो क्रिम्सन मून का मैरो निकालें। Why does it sound wrong in my
With the abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow.
Yep.
Oh, Rerir, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
outsider? She really means the traveler, like but the brother.
The moon's reflection is back to normal. Olympus's voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Okay.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
चलो। पानी में चल सकते हैं इसे? चल सकते हैं। ओहो, फंस गए। मिल गया मून मैरो।
So creepy. Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
अच्छा, ओके। ये आ गया। ओहो।
Iridescent moon's marrow. Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
There is like वो soul sucking, मतलब health sucking वाला। चला भाई लड़े।
Settle down. Solidify.
एक गया। चलो, कहाँ चढ़ रही है? ऊपर कहाँ से जाएंगे? इधर कहीं से रास्ता है? इधर से, यहाँ से। अरे यार, इधर भी आ गए।
Gather. Bow your head. Stabilize.
खाना खाने दो, बिना उससे मेरे से लड़े नहीं जाते। पता नहीं ऐसा क्या सूत के आते हैं ये कुत्ते साले, कुछ भी नहीं खाया जाता इनके बिना। रिस्टोर स्टैमिना वाला कहाँ गया फिर? ये चलो, कुत्ते साले क्यों आते हो इधर? आखिरी हो गया, गिर जाएगा, नहीं गिरेगा। अरे ये तो गिर ही नहीं रहा नीचे, बिना गिरे हम कैसे लेंगे इसका कोर? गिरा 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 गिरा। अच्छा नीचे ही आ गई कोलंबिना।
I finally did it! The iridescent moon's marrow, still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. If we can purify the abyssal power within,
ये तो हम कर सकते हैं। हम 1.0 से ये करते आ रहे हैं। ये हमारा सुपर पावर है कोलंबिना, विदाउट बीइंग अ गॉड। ज्यादा साफ तो नहीं हो पाए। Is it? नहीं थोसोलिना नहीं, वो
is it you? Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let
It's
go of
rare की girlfriend in my opinion.
As death drew near, the moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only you look so puzzled. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Who's Hypo?
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before.
Perhaps she took me for the goddess of the frost moon she
Ah,
once knew. For a
okay.
fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to
Similar
tell
to
apart.
tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlechinno. Let's go!
Let's go. Don't tell me Rarier is here also.
That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon,
Huh?
oh lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
भागो 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 भागो.
To trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
जल्दी भगना.
Give it back, the crimson moon's
फिर से आ गए.
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now
हर तरफ से आ गए भाई.
Is where you fall.
Thank God.
My rise.
Ha ha ha. I love to hear you.
What are you waiting for?
चलो. Thank you, Arlechinno. Father, you're worth everything. This is why I'll be pulling for your weapon. My bag. Oh, my bag. Oh, my bag. Thank you, Arlechinno.
we made it! Is that you, Arlechinno? Did you save us? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay.
Okay.
The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No, I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone.
Okay.
My hands have already fused with the abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
Okay.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlechinno. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care.
Okay.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
Okay. Oh, it became
Feeling
that.
stronger?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
Okay.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still,
it's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rarier like this.
No?
Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Okay, please, Columbina.
It's okay. I can take it.
अच्छा, okay. दे भाई दे. बिलू हो गए, बिलू हो गए, बिलू. बिलू, बिलू.
how about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Nodcry. The
True
Ray
that.
here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
True that.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlechinno. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rarier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name.
Can we name her?
We often use code
I'll
names
name her
in the House of the
Chandni.
Hearth too.
Moonlight.
But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rarier, give it some thought.
Okay.
All right. That's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
Okay.
You're the best.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Okay. So this is done. We didn't fight Rarier though. I thought we'll fight Rarier.
But we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters.
True that.
In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
एक बार everyone else का देख लो, उसके बाद I think quest for today. considering we literally have been streaming for a while. और पीछे फटफड़ंग anyway edits. Now I have to do Act 4. Which पहले मैं awards rewards not awards कर लूँ. Let's talk back to Varka and end the stream for now.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Thank you, Catherine. I'll be going to the base now. From here. बड़ी गंदी जगह पे बेस ऐसे बीच नाले में आए. ये क्या हुआ?
Oh, do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly. Oh, hey, look! They made it back.
Hello.
Prince, Lama, how did it all go?
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yehuda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
I ran into Miss Anefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
Okay.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flintz.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for.
Okay.
Fighting alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
We meet again.
Hi, wait.
Albedo, what are you doing here?
It's been too long.
Thankfully, tracking you down turned out to be a lot simpler than we envisaged.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt. When they told me they were Sir Varka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
Durin! Hello!
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance.
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Mini Durin!
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
Nice.
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
He is
Thank you,
better
Paimon.
than what I
And
expected.
although you're as mini
in
as ever, I understand that
pa-
diminuitives don't always
paralogism
convey
quest.
endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon as a sign of my great respect for you.
Wow! You're such a smooth talker now.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size. When people call her little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they...
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't Columbina, leave with you? How come she isn't back yet?
Are
She's
she's
been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if you stopped for a cup of tea or 10 on the way back.
Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
No. Seems like she's not better than meeting old
Judging
friends.
from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
Yep.
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back. I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss.
We really appreciate your help.
Thanks for standing by us.
Come on, spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
I understand. Well, bye for now, Arlechinno.
Bye, father. I'll miss you. I'll pull for...
This place is hopping.
Oh my god.
It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
और कौन आ गया? I think for this particular I don't know for how long we are like. I was not ready
I
for it.
overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in. Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague too?
So, this is like watching back a combination of Disney Channel shows and like their special appearance of every single show ever. Dane's Leaf and Varka in the same frame.
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
I know.
This here is Deanslip, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Yep.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt, then.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
Yeah.
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsliff, there's a seat with your name on it. Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs.
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now.
Look at you, Paimon.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking her so long?
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
True that.
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
Yeah, she loves you.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter.
Oh my god.
Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
All right then.
So chalo, isi
Impressive.
बाकी
She barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my
कितना
friend.
खुश है ये?
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks.
Yes.
Feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive.
I think we should also take a breather. And the first thing I'll do is पहले restore my health. कहाँ गई? इधर कौन सा वो है? Chest. अच्छा ये रहा.
Brings a smile to my face.
There, chest. Thank you. Do I have any? Wo? I do not think so. No, I don't. And then I'm supposed to be here to give moon. नहीं, वो क्या है? Construct. Purchase primos, another purchase primos. Do I have more? No. Let's go in the standard panel considering I have one of these. And we have a 3-star black castle. Let's go and stand over here so that tomorrow when we start playing again, we of course do not have to walk a lot. Buwa ki sevas. And we go there and we just end the game here. I'll take the achievements. Claim, claim, claim. Anything else? I do not think so. No. Thank you so much who joined. I got 3 votes for some odd reason. I don't know why, I don't know how. I tried to be okay. But to all those people who joined, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow where we'll be finishing the 4th quest. Let's see. Bye-bye.